What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Realistic Room. This is episode 71, and as we look at the calendar, we're entering the penultimate month of the 25-26 season with Nottingham Forest. You will see us play 3 huge games today. It feels like every game is huge now we're in the back end of the season. We sit top of the Premier League, 66 points, 2 ahead of Chelsea. Can we see this Premier League title through? We face today, in today's episode, Manchester United, Fiorentina in the first leg of the quarter-final of the Europa League, and then Liverpool. 3 massive games. 3 games that will really show our character and if we are here to compete. Because it's all well and good being ahead of the run-in for 80% of the season, but if you can't see that final 20% out, it will mean nothing. So it's about pride. It's about character now. Can we see this one through? Well, we head to the Theatre of Dreams, to Old Trafford, where we face a side who we love facing. 6 games we beat Man United in a row across 3 seasons in this career mode. They beat us at the City Ground earlier this season to pick up their first points against us. But we still have a 100% record here at Old Trafford. And let's hope that we can continue that form here. It's the recognisable side. You know it from now. It's our top 11. And, 15 minutes in, Maxime Lopez, an uncharacteristic mistake from him. And he had a pretty poor game here. He gives the ball away. United recycle it. Szoboszlai has a shot which is saved, and then they find the rebound, and the hosts lead. Jadon Sancho would find his strike partner before Dean Henderson saves really well. Sancho again involved, laying off Szoboszlai, but Dean Henderson coming up with a massive save. I'll be honest, this first half was all Manchester United. They peppered our goal. Dean Henderson, against his former side, made save after save after save, showing why he should be England's number 1. This save was the most impressive, though. The ball squirms its way through, and look at this. He moves to his left, saves with his right hand, tips it round the corner, and denies United a second before half-time. Anthony with a Trivela effort. Dean, once again, coming up trumps to save it. Into the second half we go now. 15 minutes on the clock, and I subbed off Maxime Lopez at half-time, brought on Jacob Ramsey. Maxime just had a poor game, which is rare for him, but it does happen. But we just didn't see any of the effects, and Szoboszlai would score United's second goal of the game, and it looks like they were going to do the double over us. After 6 straight wins, it looks like it was going to be 2 straight defeats against the Red Devils. Well, we bring on Alexander Isak, who's been good off the bench recently. He comes on for Brennan Johnson. And the Swede would halve the deficit 18 minutes to go. Our first attack of the game, really. Awoniyi's first shot is blocked before his acrobatic attempt on the rebound goes straight to the path of the Swede, and Isak makes it 2-1. Comfortable finish. All of a sudden, we're in this game. A game that we've been dominated for 75 minutes. We suddenly are just a goal away from grabbing a point. And Isak, well, what an introduction off the bench this would have been. 78 minutes on the clock. He is found in behind, but his shot goes over. Couldn't believe it. The Swede, though, again involved. Great hold-up play. He finds Nico Williams, who gets the byline, squares it to Taiwo Awoniyi. Somehow, some way, we are level in this game now. Isak involved once again. He's been quality off the bench. Brennan Johnson has been a little bit quiet. He's still been getting the assist, but not scoring as much. Isak, it's nice to know that we can rely on him off the bench. He finds Nico Williams, who squares it to Taiwo, who else, and the Golden Boot winner for the last 2 seasons, somehow secures us a point in this game. A game that United dominated for 75 minutes. They were all over us. But it's about character, I said it. It's about character, it's about heart, it's about desire. And we come away from Old Trafford with a point. And considering the position we're in, considering the way we played, I will absolutely take that. And that is now 13 games unbeaten. And our last defeat was that United defeat at home. So we are showing real character here. It is 2 points dropped, though, and Chelsea lost us Man City, actually. So we got quite lucky. We actually somehow extended our lead to 3 points over the Blues. It seems like the teams below us are battling whilst we try and form some sort of gap, but can't keep dropping points. Anyway, into the second game of the episode, it will be Fiorentina in the quarterfinals. As we look here, they are mid-table. They are struggling in Serie A right now. And looking at how they got through to the Europa League, they finished third in a group with PSG and RB Leipzig. Just 1 point away from PSG, actually quite unfortunate there. They beat Gladbach 5-1 in the preliminary rounds of the Europa League. Before the round of 16, they overturned a 2-1 home defeat to Fenerbahce. They won 3-0 in Turkey to go through 4-2. That's a great win there. Big character shown from the Italian side. It won't be easy, but I feel like we should be winning this game, this tie, to book our place in a European semi-final. Well, it's one game at a time, and it's the semi-final that will come first. We have a bunch of players coming to us and saying that they want some game time. Schmid, with his contract running out at the end of the season, wants a renewed contract, obviously, but I think I'm going to let him go. Just haven't seen enough from the centre forward. He's going to be going. He's going to be released from his contract. Soufal saying that he wants a bit of game time as well. He is retiring at the end of the season, so I will try and get him involved in some sort of game before the end of the season. Same with Rakitic if I can. But every game from here until the end of the season feels like a cup final, so it's going to be tough to get that sentimental minutes in for Rakitic and Soufal. But I will try. I will try if we can. But heading into this one, Fiorentina, it's going to be a tough game. They may sit middle of the pack in their domestic league, but they're doing well in the Europa League, and they cannot be underestimated at all. But we are Nottingham Forest, and we are here to compete. And I still believe we can win a European competition this year, as well as maybe a Premier League title. Could we be on for an incredible double with Forest in our fourth season? Maybe. Well, it's off to the City ground under the lights. That fame, well, I guess it is famous now. Europa League music plays around the stadium. The fans all sing the name. I love European nights. They just look so good under the lights. The fans are involved. It's a strong 11. Smith starts at right back though. Adarabioyo comes in as well as Stones. So we do make some changes. Phillips as well in the lineup, as well as Farmer and Ramsey. So still a strong side. I believe in this side, but with some much needed changes as well, with that Liverpool game coming up in just a few days' time. The league is my priority. As much as I want to win the Europa League as well, the league is my priority. And so we make a couple of changes here into the lineup. And you will see there, top left, it is my 200th game in charge of Forest. 200 games, what a career mode it's been. Can we see it off with a couple of titles? Well, in the Fiorentina side, you'll see a couple of recognisable faces. None more so than Raheem Sterling playing left wing now for the Italian side. Love that. But it would be Sterling's side who would fall short for the first goal. Alexander Isak knocking in Benjamin Farmer's cross. Isak with a nice header. And the keeper should do better though. Looking at the replay, it's pretty poor from the Fiorentina. The keeper should do better there. He does make up for it here though, denying Isak a second goal. A good save there before the corner swung in. Stones with the header. Keeper saves. It's bounced off the bar and half cleared away. It's blocked again. And Fiorentina get away by the skin of their teeth before this lovely piece of skill from Jacob Ramsey. Taiwo with the shot. It's blocked. Ramsey with the first time backheel assist to Benjamin Farmer. And on his so-called weaker foot, makes it 2-0 right in front of the Fiorentina fans. And that's a goal and assist for Benjamin in this European game. And he's been huge for us in recent games when he has featured. Benjamin really coming into his own towards this back end of the season. We go into the break 2-0 up. 5 minutes into the second half, Taiwo Awoniyi is released before his shot is really well saved from the Fiorentina keeper. Not much he could have done for the second goal. Definitely could have done better in the first one, but he will not be happy with himself here as we make it 3-0. Isak's bicycle kick is impressive, but it goes straight at the keeper, and he doesn't really seem to make much effort of saving it. He just sort of jumps up, puts an arm up, and we lead 3-0 in this game. Half an hour on the clock, we make a couple of changes. Nathan Noble getting plenty of game time recently, the youth academy player. I've been very impressed with him. He comes on for Taiwo as we try and rest Awoniyi for some minutes. Noble would have a chance to make it 4, but his shot is blazed just over. I say just over, it was well over. Before Raheem Sterling is released, finds En-Nesyri, and the two Fiorentina attackers link up. Sterling was the one player in this side who was causing any sort of threat, and he gives Fiorentina a slice of hope heading back to Italy. It was the same result in the last 16 game against Marseille. We dominated the first leg with 3-0 up, and then the opposition got a late goal to give themselves a bit of hope. Hopefully we can see this game out though in Italy in a week's time to book our place in the Europa League semi-final. But overall, a really impressive performance. A 3-1 win. No clean sheet once again. I'm not going to say it. I keep saying it because it's quite infuriating now. But we're getting the wins and that's all that matters. As we head into the third and final game of the episode, and what a big game this is. Liverpool come into the City ground. Liverpool in that pack who are chasing us at the top of the table. Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham are in there as well. It's games like this where we have to win, and Liverpool, as much as we enjoy playing against Man United, Man City, I feel like we can hold ourselves quite accountable against those sides. Liverpool are the one team I fear facing because they are so strong. They can just carve us apart and score goals for fun, and we've been leaking goals recently, so I was worried about this one. This was about character. This was about heart. Can we put a statement out there and get a win against Liverpool? We did knock them out of the Carabao Cup earlier in this season at the City ground, scoring 4 goals past them. Can we beat them for the first time in the league in this career mode? Well, as if the task wasn't hard enough already, Liverpool have the best defence in the league as well. So putting multiple goals past them will be hard enough, let alone one. Well, we would get off to the perfect start. Taiwo Awoniyi, 3 minutes in, we worked the ball from kickoff. This guy just makes it look so easy. Receives the ball on the edge of the box, opens his body and just curls it into the top corner. It is a fantastic shot past Yaros. A brilliant finish. Love this angle here. Just caresses it into that far corner. And this guy is on course for yet another golden boot. But more importantly, we are on course for a Premier League title. Well, Dybala would try to bring the Reds level. His Travella shot is well saved by Henderson. The resulting corner, there's a bit of pinball before Leon Goretzka would make it 1-1. And 9 minutes in, we are tied here. Both teams scoring already. This goal was a bit outrageous. He pivots 360 on his leg. I mean, that was outrageous before curling into the far corner. And the Reds are level. On the half an hour mark, the game has been a bit tight since then. Both teams sort of filling each other out. Taiwo Awoniyi would have a great chance to get his and our second goal of the game, put through 1-on-1, but the Liverpool keeper this time comes out and trumps before Ryan Yates is fed the ball 30 yards out and the captain's shot is deflected, but it goes in, it goes through the legs of the defender, deflects off the knee, and finds its way into the corner for just his second goal this season. Ryan Yates, the captain, what a huge goal that could be. Well, a couple minutes after the break, Luis Diaz, this guy is hot in form right now, he would bring the Reds level, dancing in the box, and then given the freedom of Nottingham to put past Henderson. And Liverpool are tied again 2-2 before Mo Salah. This guy, I mean, please tell me if your game has these issues as well. I swear from kickoff or after a goal's been scored, like whenever I have a kickoff, the AI just do whatever they can to try and tackle, like slide me, whether it's a fair tackle or not. And so many times there's a yellow or a red card straight after a goal or a kickoff. It's so weird. Let me know in the comments if you have this issue as well. But yeah, Mo Salah, you see there off the ground 2 feet from behind. Just makes no sense. Why would he do that after they've just levelled? Liverpool down to 10 men. But as we know, when we play against 10 men, it sometimes is worse. I'd rather play against 11 men. Well, we would make the numerical advantage count. Isak subbed on for Brennan Johnson, and he finds Taiwo for his second goal of the game. Great pass from Isak. He has been such a good impact sub recently. Straight from kickoff, though, the lead wouldn't last long, and Diogo Jota, the Portuguese forward, would make it 3-3, and the 10 men of Liverpool managed to bag a goal. But with 74 minutes on the clock, Nico Williams' shot hits the post before Taiwo Awoniyi can't get the rebound. He is human after all. He's missing a couple of chances now. And you would expect the Nigerian to bag his hat-trick there, but unfortunately it wouldn't be the case. And, well, these moments, you know, if you want to win a league title, it comes down to these moments, and you have to score goals like that. Luckily, this guy is just clutch. He is there for the big moments. And from the resulting goal kick, we win the ball. Isak picks up his second assist already off the bench, and Taiwo, look at the audacity of this touch off his left, and then the volley on his rope. It's beautiful. And this guy has a hat-trick. We lead 4-3, And now, can we see this game out against Liverpool? He came up clutch against Arsenal a couple of episodes ago. We won 4-3 here at the City Ground. He bagged a hat-trick. Hopefully we can repeat that feat. Well, from a Liverpool corner, they're pushing on to get the equaliser. Nico Williams is released. And despite his attempted lob getting saved, he gets onto his own rebound. And that would be the game. 5 goals against the league's best defence, by the way. Yes, we're conceding goals at the moment. We haven't kept a clean sheet in quite a while. But we are bagging them like there's no tomorrow. And we beat Liverpool. We beat Jurgen Klopp's men for the first time in the league in this career mode. Taiwo picks up, I don't know how many match balls he's got right now, but he picks up yet another one. And we beat Liverpool 5-3. And talk about a statement. That is a statement right there. Okay, a side that we haven't beaten in the league in this career mode so far. We do it. And, you know, it's about character. We spoke about it at the start of the episode. This is about character now. Every game is like a cup final. Against Man United, we were 2-0 down, getting absolutely battered. We drew 2-2. This game here, we beat Liverpool 4-3, aside with the mental block that we haven't beaten them in the league so far, well, now we have. As we look at the league table, Southampton look absolutely down and out. Palace and Norwich are 5 points adrift, so they're looking a bit ropey as we head towards the back end of the season. 31 games played, 7 games to go, and Chelsea have lost. So we have a 5-point gap over second place. This is in our hands. 7 games to go. Oh God, can we do it? Can we win the Premier League title? Drop a like on the video if you think we can win the league. I'll hopefully see you in episode 72 very soon. Peace.